So do you also wish to generate video scripts based on your content ideas automatically using an AI? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we are going to understand how to generate scripts using AI agent from Notion database item. So as a content creator, I store my content ideas in my Notion database, and here my objective is that whenever a new idea is added in my Notion database, then automatically using the details, OpenAI should generate the script, and after generating the script, automatically that script should be created as a new document in my Google Docs account. So now here to automate the entire process, I need to connect my Notion with OpenAI and Google Docs using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to see this process step by step, let me all take you to my screen.
Welcome to my screen. In this video, I'll show you how to automatically generate content scripts using AI agents whenever you add a new item in your Notion database. It's a huge time saver and keeps your content creation consistent. Alright, so as you all know that I manage all my content ideas in the Notion database, including topics for YouTube videos, Instagram Reels and blog posts. So now writing scripts for each of these manually takes a lot of time. So I set up an automation where whenever I add a new item in my Notion database, an AI agent automatically generates a full script for me based on the title or the content brief. Alright, so this saves me hours of work and helps me stay consistent with content creation without having to start from the scratch every time. And now after generating the script, automatically that script is saved in my Google Docs as a new document, and after that automatically that document is converted in a PDF format and saved in my Google Drive under a specific folder that I've already created with the name video scripts. And here we are going to build this amazing automation by using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So here to access the Pabbly Connect, you have to search for pabbly.com/connect/ina/ in your browsers. Alright, and here you can see it has directed us towards the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here on my screen you can see the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, here I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as generate script using AI agent from Notion database item. And now here after giving a name to my workflow, it is asking me to select the folder. So in the left side corner of this dashboard, you can see a folder section under which you can see the multiple folders that I've already created with different names. Alright, so in this particular case, I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select the folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more hyperlink given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. Alright, so now moving back to Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this, that means action is the response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Alright, so now here let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Notion because I add my content ideas in my Notion database. Alright, so Notion is an all-in-one productivity tool that helps people organize their work and personal lives. So here in my Notion trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new database item, so that whenever a new item in my Notion database is received, is entered, then automatically Pabbly Connect should capture the response, or you can say automatically this entire workflow should get triggered. Alright, so now here to connect my Notion with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Notion account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Notion. And here Pabbly Connect is requesting for the access. So I'm going to give access by selecting pages over here. I'm going to select the entire Notion, and then I'm going to click on this allow access and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So here we easily got connected because here I was already logged in my Notion database account. And here if you wish to build an easy connection, make sure you are already logged in your Notion database account. Alright, so now moving forward, and then here is asking me to select the database ID. So here I need to select the database of my Notion account of which I want to capture the response in Pabbly Connect. Alright, so here let me take you back to my Notion account, and here you can see the database that I've already created with the name videos scripts. So I want to capture the data for this particular database. So let's move back to our Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to select my database ID as video scripts. Alright, so now here after selecting the database, I'm going to click on the save and send as request. But here before clicking on the save and send as request, I'm going to add a new content idea in my Notion database. Alright, so here I'm going to add new details such as video title, content type, target audience, goal of the video, key points to include, tone of the script, and call to action. Alright, so here I've already added the details, and now after adding the details in my Notion database, let me take you back to Pabbly's workflow. So now after entering the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send as request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the URL of our Notion database, and also you can see the details that we have received such as the title. Here you can see some other details such as the content and all the fields that we filled in our Notion database item. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So here let me tell you that Notion is a pooling based application. That means it will look for the new responses within 1 hour. And here if you wish to set this trigger time, then you need to click on this 3 dots, and from here you need to select set trigger time, and then a dialog box will appear in front of you. So from here you need to select a trigger time. So here you can select the minimum trigger time as 10 minutes and maximum as 24 hours. So here I've selected my trigger time as 60 minutes. Alright, so I'm going to click on the save, and with this we have successfully set up our trigger over here. So now after receiving the content ideas from my Notion database, I want to use these details and generate the video scripts based on my content idea using an AI agent, that is OpenAI. So for that I need to connect my OpenAI account with Pabbly Connect in this action step given over here. So here I'm going to select my action application as OpenAI. So OpenAI is a company that develops advanced AI tools and models like ChatGPT. People use OpenAI to create content, write code, answer questions, and even generate creative ideas. So in my OpenAI action step, I'm going to select my action event as ChatGPT. So that when I'm going to add a new content idea in my Notion database, then automatically using the content idea, OpenAI should generate the video script for my content idea. Alright, so now here to connect my OpenAI with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your OpenAI account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection is asking me to enter the token. So following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my OpenAI account, and from here I'm going to access the API keys given in the left side bar. And here in the API keys you can see all the keys I've generated over here. So I'm going to generate a new key by clicking on this create new secret key, and here I'm going to give a name to my key, that is script, and then I'm going to select my project as default project, and then I'm going to click on this create secret key. So this is the API key, so I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the API token. Now after entering the API token, I'm going to click on the save given over here, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the AI model. So here by clicking on this drop down menu, you can see all the AI models available. So in this particular case, I'm going to select my AI model as GPT-4 because I want to use this AI model to generate my video scripts. Alright, so here you can select the AI model as per your need, and then here it is asking me to enter the prompt. So in this prompt field, I need to enter the relevant prompt that I want to give to AI to generate my video scripts. Alright, so here I'm going to add a relevant prompt. So here you can see I have successfully added a relevant prompt over here to generate the video script for my content idea, and here you can see I have left the space for the details such as content type, target audience, tone, and here you can see all the details such as video title, content type, target audience, goal of the video, key points to include, tone of the script, and call to action. So now here I'm going to add all these details. So now here instead of adding the details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my trigger step or my previous action step. Alright, so mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive new database item through our Notion database, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for the content type, I'm going to search for the content type, and here I'm going to map my content type as Instagram Reel. Alright, so here I'm going to map the target audience now. So these are my target audience. Here I'm going to map the tone. So this is the tone, and then here it is asking me for the video title. So here I'm going to give the title as, here I'm going to map the content type again. Here I'm going to map the target audience. Here I'm going to map the goal of the video. Here I'm going to map the key points. Here I'm going to map the tone of the script. And lastly, here I'm going to map the call to action. So this is call to action, and with this we have successfully completed our prompt over here. So now here, after entering both the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the script generated by OpenAI for the content idea that we added in our Notion database. Alright, so here you can see the entire script, and with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after generating the video script, automatically I want to add the script in my Google Docs first. So for that I need to create a blank document first in my Google Docs account. So for that I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step I'm going to select my action application as Google Docs. So Google Docs is an online word processor that lets you create, edit and share documents from any device with internet access. So in my Google Docs action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a blank document, so that after generating the script, automatically it should create a blank document in my Google Docs account first. And now here to connect my Google Docs with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. And again here to build a new connection, I'm going to select a new connection. If your Google Docs account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here is asking me to enter the document name. So here I want my document name should be similar to the title that I've added in my Notion database. So again here, instead of entering the name manually, here I'm going to map the data. So here I'm going to map the data from the response that I received in my Notion trigger step. Alright, so this is the video title. So I'm going to map it over here, and then I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a blank document in our Google Docs account. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully created a blank document over here with the same document name, that is our video title. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. Alright, so now after creating a blank document, I want to add this script generated by OpenAI in this particular document. So for that I'm going to add another action step over here, and again in this action step I'm going to select my action application as Google Docs, and this time I'm going to select my action event as append a paragraph to a document, so that after creating a blank document, automatically the script generated by OpenAI should be added in this particular document. Alright, so again here to connect my Google Docs with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. This time to build this connection, I'm going to click on this select existing connection because I've already connected my Google Docs account with Pabbly Connect in my previous action step. Alright, so here I've selected the existing connection, and then I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then it is asking me to select the document. So here I can select the document from this drop down menu given over here, but here instead of selecting the document from this drop down menu, I am going to map this document ID over here. So here to map this document ID, I'm going to turn on this map button, and then I'm going to remove this previously existing document ID, and then I'm going to refresh the fields, and here after refreshing the fields, I'm going to map the document ID from the response that I've received in my previous Google Docs action step. Alright, so this is the document ID, and now after entering the document ID, it is asking me to enter the inserted text. So here in this inserted text field, I need to map the data that I want to add in this Google Docs. So I'm going to map the script generated by OpenAI over here in this field, and now after mapping all the required details, I'm going to click on this save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully added the detail in our Google Docs. That means we have successfully added the script generated by OpenAI in our Google Docs. Docs. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully added the script generated by OpenAI in our Google Docs. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up this action step as well. Alright, so here you can see that this doc is shareable to only me. That means it is private to only me right now. So now what I want is that I want to convert this document in a PDF format, and also I want to make this file shareable to anyone so that my teammates can access the video scripts from my Google Drive. So for that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step I'm going to select my action application as Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud storage service where you can store your files and access them from any device. So here in my Google Drive action step, I'm going to select my action event as share a file with anyone, so that the file can be made shareable to anyone with the link, and also it is going to generate a PDF formatted link of that particular file. Alright, so now here to connect my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Drive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google, and here I'm going to select my desired account. And here I'm going to give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So now moving forward, and again it is asking me to select the file ID. So again, instead of selecting the file ID from this drop down menu, I'm going to map this file ID. So for that I'm going to turn on this map button, and then I'm going to remove this previously existing file ID, and then I'm going to refresh the fields. And here after removing the file ID, I'm going to refresh the fields, and after refreshing the fields, I'm going to map this file ID. So I'm going to map this file ID from the response that I received in my previous Google Docs action step. So this is the document ID, and now after mapping the document ID, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the different links of this document, such as the HTML format, PDF format, Markdown format, and some other file and some other links as well. So with this, we have successfully made this file shareable to anyone, and also we have converted this file in a PDF format. So now let's go and check it, and here you can see this file is now shareable to anyone with the link. Alright, so with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. So now after getting the PDF link of this particular document, I want to add that PDF in this particular folder in my Google Drive. So for that, I'm going to add another action step over here, and here in this action step, again I'm going to select my action application as Google Drive, and this time I'm going to select my action event as upload a file. So by selecting this particular action event, I'm going to upload a PDF formatted file in my Google Drive folder. Alright, so now here again to build this connection, I'm going to click on this connect, and this time to build this connection, I'm going to click on the select existing connection, because I've already connected my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect in my previous action step. Alright, so here you can see I've selected the existing connection, and then I'm going to click on this save, and here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the URL. So it says enter the public file URL to be uploaded here. Supported file formats are listed below. Alright, so here to add this public file URL, I'm going to add the PDF file URL that I've received in my previous Google Drive action step. Okay, so now here I'm going to map that URL. So for that, I'm going to search for this PDF URL. So this is the PDF URL, so I'm going to map it over here, and then here is asking me to enter the folder ID. So it says enter the folder ID here. You can get the ID from your Google Drive folder URL. So now here to get this folder ID, let me take you back to my Google Drive, and here in the path URL you can see the folder ID. So I'm going to copy it, moving back to Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to paste the folder ID. Now here after entering the folder ID, it is asking me to give a file name. So again for the file name, I'm going to map my title of the video, because I want the file name to be similar with the title. Alright, so now here after entering all the required details, I'm going to click on the save and send test request, and here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully uploaded a PDF file in our Google Drive folder. Alright, so now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new PDF file over here with the title as how to stay focused while working from home, and here you can see the entire script generated by OpenAI. Alright, so with this we have successfully set up our entire automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Notion and our action as OpenAI, Google Docs twice and Google Drive twice, so that whenever we are going to add a new content idea in our Notion database, then automatically OpenAI is going to generate the video script relevant to that content idea, and after generating the video script, automatically it is going to create a blank document, and then it is going to add the script generated by OpenAI in that blank document, and after that automatically that file is going to be made shareable to anyone with the link, and also we are going to receive a PDF formatted link of that file, and after that automatically that PDF file is going to be uploaded in a Google Drive under a specific folder. Alright, so these were the steps to how to generate scripts using AI agent from Notion database item. I hope these steps were clear to you. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the Clo link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. So now if you have any doubt, then you can email us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any query, then you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, then you can simply visit our website, that is www.pabbly.com. So now if you liked our video, then please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.